Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. I'm Boomy, welcome back my lovelies. Now today it's very exciting for me. So I'm going to be trying Cowboy Kent Rawlins chili cheese dogs. Oh my gosh, I cannot contain actually how excited I am to try these. Guys, if you could like, share, subscribe, or hype this video, that would be hugely beneficial and fantastic. Thank you so much in advance. Now, come and see what I'm making. Come on. So guys, just a quick rundown of all the ingredients that I have here. So I'm going to be following Cowboy Kent Rawlins recipe from his wonderful cookbook. I think it's slightly different from the recipe that I watched the other day. Slight difference there. And I think the difference is the chili. So he did use a variety of fresh chili. Now, this recipe did call for dried ancho chili powder, which I don't have, but I do have some ancho chilies. So slight variation on the recipe. That's as close as I can get. The other one, guys, is we just don't do beef hot dogs here in the UK. So this is the closest that I could find. So I had to use an online sausage vendor to find these. I think they're similar. They must be similar to the good old Nathan's, right? Fabulous. Got my cheese, generic cheese from the supermarket, chili powder. And a lot of these things have been lovingly sent to me from y'all, so thank you very much. We've got some smoked paprika, some oregano, or oregano as we call it over here, pepper, garlic powder, and some cumin, beef stock, and good old 80-20 ground beef. So let's get cracking then, shall we, guys? Okay, everyone, let's start with chopping up our ancho chili. Gosh, they are big. So I've had to halve this recipe, and this recipe, it calls for, I think it's half a tablespoon of ancho chili. So we're looking at like a quarter of a teaspoon. And even then, something tells me that most of you are giggling to yourselves because this is going to be really spicy. So it's okay. It is what it is. If it's spicy, it's fine. You know, like a little bit of spice. Okay. I'm going to try and get this as fine as I can because this isn't meant to be ancho chili powder. So it's probably a much easier way of getting this chili really fine instead of chopping it like this. Right, we're after a quarter of a teaspoon. So it's not a lot. I'm really excited about trying a chili cheese dog. I've seen them all over the TV so much as a child, so this is definitely a first. Okay, everybody, now I have my lovely cast iron Dutch oven here, so that's sufficiently heated up, I reckon. Some avocado oil going in there. So first of all, I'm going to crumble in my 80-20 ground beef. So there's about a pound here. We've got 500 grams, more or less, a little bit more than a pound. And we've recently had minced beef, ground beef, packaged slightly differently in the UK to reduce our packaging waste. And now it kind of comes in what I can just describe as a compact brick. So crumbling it is not very easy. So I'll do my best. And then I'll just smash it up in the pan. It's so compact. There we go. So it's sizzling away. I've only got it on a medium heat here. So we're going to brown this off. Oh, it smells lovely. Brown it off, and then we're going to start adding our seasonings and spices. So as Kent said, we've gone for a 80-20 mix, which over here is, it's just marketed as 20% fat minced beef, ground beef. So there's a good balance going on with flavour. So you've got, it's really flavourful from that 20% fat mince. But I don't think you'd want anything more than that, would you? It'd be a bit greasy, a bit fatty. We're going to do as Kent says, and we're going to drain off the fat as soon as this is finished cooking off. It's not quite there yet. Normally, I wouldn't drain off that fat. I don't know, I think it feels awful kind of draining away flavour. But we'll do as Kent says, because the cowboy has never steered me wrong, right? As Kent says. Okay, guys, I'd say this is nicely browned off, and in all fairness, just as Kent says, there is quite a lot of pooling of fat in this pan. So I completely understand why he says to drain it off now. I don't normally cook with, good old 80-20 unless it's hamburgers or, something where you need a fattier mince. So, but yeah, definitely does need a drain. So here we go. I'm just going to get rid of this grease. Grease is drained. Now we're going to start adding our seasoning. So back with our chopped ancho chili. I'd say that might be a little bit more generous than a 1/4 teaspoon, but that's fine. Might be a little bit spicier, maybe. So give that a stir, and then our others. So we've got chili powder. I open that, and we need a tablespoon. Oh, it smells spicy. There we go. Cumin. Teaspoon. Oh, that smells lovely. I love the smell of cumin. 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. I know I keep saying this, but I love the way that you guys say oregano. It sounds so much more melodic than the way that we say it. And yes, we do add R's to everything. There is no R, there's no R in oregano, but yeah, that's how we pronounce it. And our smoked paprika. So we need another teaspoon. There he is. Delicious. Teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh, it does help. Does help when that little seal's not on. The great struggle. I think, I really struggle with packaging. There we go. There we are. So we need 1 teaspoon. Smells gorgeous. And we've got some black pepper and generic salt. Give it a stir. Oh, that smells lovely. This might sound crazy to all of you guys from the US, but I have never made a chili that has oregano in it. I know I've mentioned a few times. I normally just associate it with like Mediterranean cooking. It's never occurred to me to put it into a chili. So this will be interesting. Oh, it smells smoky. I don't know if it's the smoked paprika or maybe it's the ancho chili. Ooh, oh my gosh, that is so aromatic. Lovely. Right, I think we're cooking this for about 10 minutes, maybe a few minutes more, to make sure all that mince is lovely and browned and all those flavours have come together. And then in a few minutes, we're going to add our beef broth or beef stock. And then we're going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes. And I think while this is simmering, I'm going to go and get my new grill smoker from the lovely Rebecca. Thank you so much. I'm going to go and get that started and get it heated. So I'd say that's about 10 minutes for that mince. Let's add our beef stock. And we need, the original recipe calls for about half a cup. Because we've halved this recipe, we need a quarter of a cup. Yep, there we go. There's less stock than I thought it needed, actually. There we go. So again, because I've halved this recipe, I don't think we're going to need the full 30 minutes of a simmer, so maybe a little bit less. I'm going to turn the heat down, pop the lid on, and I keep checking it every few minutes because I don't think it's going to need the full 30, so maybe a few minutes less. Guys, I almost forgot. I've got to make Kent's mustard sauce to go with these chili cheese dogs. So I'm going to whip that up now while I'm waiting for the chili to simmer. So, one ingredient I didn't have at hand though is jalapenos. I know. How can I not have jalapenos? But I have been itching for an excuse to use these hatch chilies. So what do you reckon, guys? Similar to a jalapeno, or I'm going to use it either way. And hopefully, I just want to try them, just any excuse, to be honest. So, into this. Again, I'm following another one of Ken's recipes. So, we need, I think it's we're going to use the whole recipe. So, a tablespoon. Yeah. Tablespoon hatch chilies. Whatever the measure is. So, now we're going to need 2 tablespoons of ketchup. I know you can't get full on fancy, guys, but what a burger fancy ketchup does come quite close. It's really, really tasty ketchup. Normally, I won't eat anything that isn't Heinz, but I've made an exception for this Whataburger ketchup because it's delicious. It's so tasty. So there we go. There's our 2 tablespoons. And we need a tablespoon of mayonnaise, and it's got to be Duke's, hasn't it, guys? I know Kent says it, it's got to be Duke's. So here we are. Very generous tablespoon, I think, now. So one thing I will say, difference-wise between our mayonnaise and this mayonnaise, maybe it's just Duke's being a good make, but it's so easy to actually squeeze out of the container. Do you ever find it? Maybe it's with cheaper mayonnaises, or with our mayonnaises, definitely, over in the UK. It's so claggy. I don't know a better word for it, but it's really, really annoying to get out, and it kind of sticks to the outside of the container. You can never get it out. It's got loads of air holes, like air pockets in it. I'm not really sure what else you'd describe it as. So here we are. Ken's recipe calls for spicy mustard. Now, I am a wuss with mustard. The only type I will eat is American mustard. I swear by it. Honestly, it's the only one. So I've got lots of this in the cupboard. So I know it says spicy, but I'm going to use regular mustard, and I need half a cup of it. So our half a cup is here. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Okay, we've topped up the mustard. I've always got a spare. We do like mustard in this house. Right, there we go. And then we need 1.5 tablespoons of my newfound favourite, sweet relish, which is so, so tasty. I can't believe I've never tried this until recently. So we have, I can be generous with this, can't I? Because I like it so much. And then make believe half of one. There we are. I'm going to give this a mix. I was just going to say, there is a lot of mustard here, but it is literally mustard sauce. I'm going to have a cheeky taste just before I go and put my hot dogs on the grill. It's really, really sad how exciting this is for me, isn't it, guys? I know. I'm a big foodie. Right. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I like the little flavour of ketchup that's in there. I just love what that sweet pickle brings to it. Sorry, sweet relish. Oh, that is tasty. Okay, guys, the chili is simmered. My hot dogs are on. I'll show you what they look like in a second. And I'm just going to add these 2 cups of cheese. In fact, that's the whole recipe. I only need 1 cup, I think. So I'll add about 1 cup of cheese to the chili to thicken it up. And then I've got plenty of extra cheese here. So if it needs a little bit more, then I've got plenty to spare. So in it goes. So here we are, guys. I just wanted to show you a bit of a close-up of the chili. So there was a little bit of moisture in this chili from the beef broth, the stock. But once I've added all of this cheese, you can see here, it's thickened it up wonderfully. And oh my gosh, if only we had smell-o-vision. I wish you guys could smell this right now. It smells absolutely amazing. Oh, I love that smell. Oh, it smells good. When's it ready? When is it ready? I want to put the hot dogs on. Hot dogs, hot dogs. Okay, gonna go on chili, regular. You know what? Keep the regulars to one side. And we'll do a few chilies. Okay, guys. So this is the wonderful grill smoker that was sent to me by the lovely Rebecca. Thank you so much, my lovely. So I'm just using the grill element at the moment, and I'm a little bit downwind of the smoke, so I'm just going to get out of the way. Okay, guys, I think we're ready. Ooh. Okay, here's our first one. Ooh, they are juicy. So I've learned a lot about grilling along the way. A lot of mistakes have been made. I would be looking for some tips from anyone. They would be amazing. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. Sausage is cooked eventually. So yeah, like I said, guys, any tips? Just imagine that I know nothing about grilling and then start from there. Any tips? Any tricks? Just imagine I'm a complete dunce at it. Give me the basics. Anyway, starting on our assembly line, we're going to take our mustard sauce and we're going to put it on the bottom of the bun, as Kent does. So one there. Right. Hot dog going on. These hot dogs are quite big for our little buns that we have over here as well. We couldn't get any bigger. So they are going to look a little bit odd, I think. So, right, here we go with the chili. Really pile that on. Oh, it is getting everywhere. Right, here we go. Something tells me this is going to be pretty messy. And I'm going to finish this off with more cheese. Okay. I want to get a bite in there. It's going to be super messy. What do you think, guys? Rate my chili cheese dog. How did I do? I think it's time for a taste test. Okay, I'm going in. I want to make sure I've got all of the chili and everything in one bite. Shuffle it forward a little bit more. Oh, yes. It's a messy, messy hot dog. Oh my gosh. How can a hot dog taste that good? That's the beef. The beef hot dog. It's so juicy. Literally, as I'm biting into it. There's juices like everywhere. Oh, that chili is so tasty. It's all about the cheese, isn't it? Thickening it up with cheese. Oh, that mustard sauce on the bottom. The only thing I would say, it's making me want like a squirt of ketchup over the top of it. And then I think that would be perfect. Oh my gosh, that is... So these are like normal hot dogs that you guys have all the time. I would say this is like... It's hands down the best hot dog I've ever had in my life. It's nicer than like any kind of hot dog or anything that you would find at a Christmas market. That's the nearest that I could possibly like get to a hot dog that's nice. That is absolutely amazing. Mm. It's super messy. That's okay, it's worth it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's filling as well. You know how you see like little kids or people can eat like easily like 2 or 3 hot dogs? You could not eat more than one of these, surely. They're a lot more filling. So messy. I'm actually stunned at how amazing that sausage is. Oh, that chili with it as well. I thought it would be too spicy. It's not spicy at all. You can actually do with more spice. And you won't find me saying that very often. Oh, guys. Oh, I'm a huge fan. I think I'm going to end up making these like once a week. They are so delicious. Now I get the hype. I get the craze. I get why they're a thing. Absolutely amazing. This is going to be gone in like 20 seconds. As soon as the camera shuts off, I'm going to gobble it all up. Well, guys, another fabulous American dish that I am now a huge fan of. So rate my chili cheese dog. How did I do? What other variations are there, guys? What do you do with your hot dogs? Let me know in the comments. So yes, new big fan. Oh my gosh, amazing. Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that cook along. It's a bye from me for now. Take care of yourselves, y'all. Much love. How do you like my hat as well, guys? I'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.